Gareth Bale. My goodness, what a performance that was last night. Were you surprised, or did you think, well, that's just Gareth Bale? Because the free kick was sublime. The goal was ridiculous. It was just an unbelievable performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's incredible, Gareth Bale. But we've seen him do it time and time again.
Hold on 1 second, hold on.
Can I just talk to you?
Because you're panicking and you're signalling to the gallery and they don't know. Darren Bent's cookies have arrived downstairs. Can someone go and get them?
I wasn't doing that. But Gareth Bale.
Have they arrived?
Gareth Bale.
Have they arrived?
It was incredible.
Do you want them picked up?
Incredible. The free kick.
Free kick. I mean, how do you do that where you just go up and down?
He's got that though, hasn't he? We've seen him do that on countless times for Real Madrid. But honestly, it's like chalk and cheese because you watch him for Real Madrid. He's played well, and I think he gets totally disrespected at Real Madrid. When you look at what he's achieved in his career,
he didn't play at the weekend, and because he was injured.
That's where it said it's chalk and cheese. But for Wales, he's happy to be there. He looks like he's one of the lads. Whereas at Real Madrid, it just looks like he doesn't fit in anymore. And I get it. Ronaldo's left. Sergio Ramos has left. A lot of the old guard that he played with, I've moved on. Obviously, you've got the likes of Toni Kroos is still there, Modric, Marcelo, them guys. But he's still got an awful lot of quality in that left foot.
Only 32.
That's the scary part, but he's had injuries, so he's probably more like 36, 37, isn't he, with the injuries and the amount of football that he's missed. But he is a top draw player, and again, when Wales needed something or someone to step up, he was there. And I mean, for me, he's one of the greats. He's an absolute, and the fact, as I said about what he does at Real Madrid, I think he's got something like 180 goals in 250 games, which is, you can't poo-poo that.
Would he get into the best Premier League side of all time?
There's an argument.
Yeah,
Is
he better than Giggsy?
I think he's better than Giggs. Yeah, I think he's better than Giggs.
Is he one of the best British players of all time?
Yeah, of course he is. He's got to be. The guy won 4 Champions Leagues.
A couple of leaguers.
And before people go, yeah, but that was Ronaldo, there's been a couple of them finals, mate, where he stepped up. The two against Liverpool. I think the header.
Well, that was an equaliser, wasn't it, the header?
The header, yeah, but what was it?
In the final.
89th minute it was.
Yeah,
got them back into it, so they won the game. So, yeah, I think he gets totally disrespected, but he is in the bracket, one of the best ever.
Can he? Listen, we've got the World Cup coming up at the end of the year. His contract expires Real Madrid in the summer. Will there be a team in the Premier League, I'm going to throw Newcastle at you, but it could be anyone, that would want him? Is he good enough still? No, when I say that, sorry, it's going to cost you a lot of money, right? And you're not going to...
I don't know if it is.
Well, wages, he's going to want...
Yeah, but he will know he's not going to get... I think he's on about 500, 600 a week.
600, yeah.
No one's going to give him that now. And he's clever enough to understand that.
Okay, but would for argument's sake, Newcastle fans, right?
Well, that's the superstar signing that you're looking for.
Is it? Would Newcastle fans be blown away by that?
I think they'd be happy with it. It just depends, because he did okay at Spurs. I don't want to say that he was poor at Spurs the second time around, but he did okay when he came back. It depends what kind of trajectory Newcastle are on, because getting Gareth Bale on paper, it looks like, wow, star-studded signing. But you can't get Gareth Bale, unfortunately, week in, week out, at the level that you're expecting. It just doesn't happen. His body will break down. So I get it. If you keep him 80%, 60% fit, I think Newcastle fans would be happy with that.
Okay. Would he go to most clubs? You're an Arsenal fan. Would you like to see him?
No.
Just to stay fit for the World Cup.
No.
You could have him between now and the end of the year. So you'd get him August, September, October, November.
No.
You wouldn't want him.
And I know the way Arteta thinks as well, is that he won't sign his own.
No, I know that because he's over 30.
But no,
he
just doesn't.
But would you, as a fan, like to see?
No, I don't think so.
He's not good enough for Arsenal.
He's not good enough, but you got Saka there now, in front of him, Martinelli. These guys are getting better and better. You don't want someone to kind of stunt their development.
But Newcastle, they've not really got anyone on the right. They've got St Maximin on the left.
But they got Ryan Fraser, who I do like. But it sounds stupid me saying Ryan Fraser over Gareth Bale.
Yeah, you're not saying that, are you?
No, but it depends what Gareth Bale's coming back. If you know you're going to get Gareth Bale week in, week out, you go, snap. Every team in Europe would want him. Yeah. But he's not been that Gareth Bale for a long time.
Do you think there should be would there be a lot of sides that would take a risk on him? Just for the second half of the season, or the first half of the season, sorry, the second half of the year. Like for Everton, for argument's sake.
No, they stay up. Everton just stop buying and play. That is what Everton do not need that.
Okay, could he go back to Southampton?
Yeah, potentially. High press. I don't know if he could do that.
Aston Villa? I'm just throwing names. I just want to know whether or not football fans... You said Newcastle, that's the name of the big superstar they're looking for.
I'm not quite sure. I think Newcastle probably would, because as I said, on paper, that is what you call box office. Remember we kept saying about January, and they were really shrewd with their transfer business, and a couple of times we looked at it and went, is that enough? But Trippier, he was at the box office signing. Yeah. You're talking about a different level here in Bale.
Let me throw one at you now. I wouldn't say I can see this happening, but it'll make you go, oh. Right, let's just say Declan Rice leaves West Ham. They need to bring someone in just to keep the fans a little bit happy. Can you see Gareth Bale going to West Ham? Would that work?
I don't know if he would, because he played for Spurs and them two hate each other.
No, I know that, but you know that path has been made a few times before.
No, but if they sell Declan Rice, they need to replace Declan Rice
No, I'm not talking about as a replacement. I'm just talking about because of the fans would be devastated if Declan were to leave.
What, as in soften the blow? You mean?
Yeah. Can you see Gareth Bale ending up at West Ham?
No.
Okay, but can you see him come back to the Premier League?
Oh yeah, as
Okay.
I said, but as I said, Newcastle just fits because you think they're a club that's on the up, box office name.
Yeah.
Bring. Even though the fans don't need no excuse to go and support their football club, which I love about that football club.
Yeah.
But bringing someone of that quality in,
That'd be good. Okay, and just quickly going back to my original question about how good a player is he? If you were either lining up a team of Premier League All-Stars or just looking at the best British players of all time, is he better than Wayne Rooney in his pomp? I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Better than Gerrard?
No, I think Rooney is better than him.
Better than Gerrard?
It's difficult, isn't it?
Scholes?
Can I finish?
Yeah, I'm just throwing names out.
Yeah.
I just want to know where you rate him.
It's difficult. He's up there he's in that bracket with the very, very best. I mean, you can't 4 Champions Leagues is ridiculous. Wasn't 3 of them in a row?
Yeah,
and he contributed in most of them finals as well. You talk about the back end, certainly the last part of the first spell at Spurs where he was unstoppable. He's won 2 PFA Player of the Years. He's incredible.